All right, everyone, we are here with War 10 against New Nation. Today, I will be taking in Chavez, Guillotine, Deathless, and Patriot. I've got path 8 in both sections, a shared fight, and a mini-boss fight. So, first war for two champions on my team here, Chavez and Gilly, both rank 3. Chavez, a recent rank 3. Starting off here with Punisher 99, taking it with Guillotine, Decay versus Sugar Pill. Only real game plan here is to make sure that I do not trigger buffs often, but also don't knock Punisher 99 down often either. If I give him too many buffs, he's going to get Furies, he's going to crit through block, and it's going to be somewhat of a nightmare. So I just decide to knock him down enough times to give him at max 2 buffs, but also avoid dexing as much as possible so that I don't have to worry about having slow up 100% of the fight. So what we'll start off with here, I believe I went regen just for the block damage in case I don't get any healing back from the SIG. And we are going to start with a full combo to build up some debuffs and then follow it up with a heavy. Get our first slow, and then from there just kind of ride out, hope that the heavy brings out a special one, which it does. Don't dex any of it, block all of it, and then rinse and repeat that kind of sort of strategy for the rest of the fight. Paying attention to that cruelty buff timer, making sure that it does not or isn't about to or doesn't have a lot of time left before knocking him down again. And this fight is over in just over 30 seconds. So, and with a full yellow bar. Next up, Maestro. We are taking this with Chavez. Typical Chavez game plan, combo, heavy, get the negative zone open, or dark dimension, I think is the first one. Combo, heavy, get the negative zone open. Combo, heavy, get the Utopian open with a special attack. Get all dimensions open, Utopian parallel. Get all dimensions open and then go for a special 2 in either the Utopian or the dark dimension. So dark dimension light blue, negative zone purple. Bait out special 2s, so we got him well past 50% here. Just need him to get this special 2 out so that we can finish up this fight. Decide to go in to try and push him to special 2. Realized the negative zone was about to expire, so I get another one and then do the special 2 on the Utopian, and that KOs him. So simple, straightforward, easy fight. Section 2, first node, we're going back to using Guillotine against this Nimrod here. We're going to focus on the same sort of concept that we did with Punisher. However, we don't have to worry about crit through block or guaranteed crits or much like that. All we have to do is look out for taking any unblockable hits to the face, because he will have increased attack based on how many buffs he has. So, game plan was the same. Combo, build up these debuffs to start, then get the heavy in for the slow. Rinse and repeat that, let him throw special ones. Try to avoid triggering dexterity as much as possible. That way we don't have to worry about constant slow uptime. Dex when we absolutely need to, and that's going to be when his special attacks are unblockable, or if he's about to be pushed red and we really need a special 2 out. But for the most part, with the knockdowns over a bar of power, he's going to stand up ready to throw a special attack. So heavy where you can, just like that. That'll get him to throw right away. Block it while you can. And then he's pretty much gone here, so the next combo should do it. If not, the degen from the combo will finish it. Special attack ends it. So, again, another simple fight. Next up, Gorr here on Rich Get Richer. We are taking this with Chavez. Game plan's a little bit different than Maestro because we have to really pay attention to making sure we have those negative zones open. So we're going to start with an early single hit heavy to get the first negative zone open. And then depending on how much power he gained from that, we're going to go again back into either immediately throwing a heavy or going with a full combo into a heavy. Trying to just maintain 2 to 3 of those zones open and unlocked throughout the entire fight. And once we have 2 open, you'll see I kind of venture into opening the other 2 zones. Power efficiency makes it a little bit difficult to actually get any full combos in, but it's not a problem when you're throwing special ones and you have passive power gain like Chavez does with her special one. So there, I decide to just let the heavy run out, run all the way out. And then here I decide to open the Utopian, get one more special attack out, and then off of this relic, we are going to go into a special 2 and finish the fight. Oh, I would planned on that, and then the heavy finished the fight. So, path fights, pretty straightforward. Next, we move on to the 2 fights I was most interested in. We've got a Photon here on Burden of Might, which is kind of interesting. Mantis ends a heavy with 2 buffs. It's not, you saw a path fight wasn't a single KO. So there's a good chance that you don't get back to a special 2 on the second round with her. But Patriot, a little bit of an easier time because we can parry and attack. So we don't have to worry about dexing anything. And then when she's at a bar of power, we can back off. We can throw some heavies, get her to throw that special 1. And then we can fully block everything. So it's built into her kit, into his kit to counter Photon. Especially for a node like this, where we don't need to dex, or where we don't want to dex and lose power. So we get the reversal there, dash in, throw the special 2 for the easy unblockable. And then we build to our next special 2, or just combo her down. And she is nearly gone here, so it's not going to take another special 2 attack. It's just going to take a relic and a few combo hits, and we finish the fight there. So we managed to go the whole fight without triggering dexterity, and honestly, playing some decay fights for Sugar Pill kind of supports that play. So, last fight of the war. Thanos here on Polka Dot Power, taking it with Gilly. Practiced a little tactic off his special 1. Not really that much of a tactic, but game plan PS1. Bait out a heavy, get the special 1 out without dexing on the heavy to get the early slow. And here we really want to keep up the slow, so I practiced blocking all of his special 1 and being in range. And what you actually see coming up on this special 1 here, we are close enough to heavy retaliate after that. So there is our easy working with the slow. And then between that move and throwing special 1s, we're actually going to be very comfortable keeping slow up at all times. And you can tell here with these Furies expiring that we're actually going to be able to keep slow up with special 1s, so we can actually back off a little bit on trying to land heavies when needed. So you'll see me throw a heavy when I'm not at special 1, and then you'll actually see me avoid the heavies because I have a special 1 and I don't get too many hits in with his Energize. So I just do a couple hits and then throw the special 1. So this is the fight. Yeah, Thanos, although it's nice he's a Sugar Pill option, I almost feel like Decay kind of weakens his threat a little bit, since there are more options this season that have slow to counter him. And without Decay, he won't have as many. Now, the solution everyone's been doing is to put him on right back at it, where he's debuffing you and after being knocked down. But there's still a few options that have grit or passive slow that will still be options when Decay is gone, and down he goes from a tick of degen. So that was the end of my war. Pretty good war, pretty fun war. We end up losing this one 2-5, so around the same range we had with TCN. So yeah, and this is New Nation was number 2 at this point. They're actually tied for second/third with LVT now. So yeah, it is what it is. One more war. I think we're locked in the top 20. Winning one keeps us in the top 10. So that was the end of that war. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe and give it a like, and I'll catch you guys at the next war.